Teammate status.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Teammate status.
There's static over the radio.
Oh my god. Teammate status.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving. The gap to the car ahead is 9.8 seconds.
Teammate status.
Didn't catch that. Say
Alright.
again. Gap to teammate ahead is 11.8 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1 minute 29.0.
Last lap time. One minute 28.0.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Oh, he actually put it on lap
Stop.
earlier than me.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in lap. Has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
I feel like this brake pedal is really not calibrated at all. But anyway, here we go for our stop. Of course, we get the slower stop. We were second in. I think we got the faster stop first because we were actually first ones in. But here we go.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
We're gonna see how these medium tires do in terms of tire temps. They should be a whole lot lower than what's his name? Than the softs. They should, these mediums should be fine in terms of tire temps. I think we can make up some real good ground. I don't know, that left front is scaring me a little bit. Alright, so the top 5 are in positions that they normally should be in. Verstappen is third.
This is 3.7 seconds.
I'm just gonna use a little bit of a squirt of ERS. Gonna use overtake right here. Yeah, we're going to go back just a tad bit.
Our gap to the car in front is 10.3 seconds.
Alright, I was not paying attention. Right there, I was trying to look at the screen and see. Well, I guess the good news is I think we're a lock for, what's his name? I think we are definitely a lock when it comes to the fastest lap. I don't think that Lewis Hamilton or anybody else at this point, because I think they would have got the fastest lap by now on mediums. For sure, I think that would have easily happened. Kvyat's on soft still. Driver behind.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Driver behind.
Kvyat is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 22.9 seconds. They're on old softs.
Oh, okay.
Tires are 17 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:29.5.
Alright, so Kvyat is on old softs, that's why. I was gonna say, there should be no way in the world. But yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can do anything about the front running cars. I don't think my tires are gonna overheat now, so I should have something to fight with. Either that or this is, wow, I just went fastest and I wasn't even trying.
Is leading the race.
Not even trying that lap. I don't even think I put it up into rich. So that tells me that there's more pace in this car. I just have to find it. Exploit it. But this is the first race. This is basically like a test race, exhibition race. I probably should have gone into like a test session or time trial mode and got the source sorted out. But you know, I wanted to bring you guys this content early, so you know, thanks for sticking with me. I know the replays are annoying, but I promise as we go through the series, it'll get less and less.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.5 seconds.
I know we can catch Hamilton.
Okay, that was a big.
Yeah, this is gonna be frustrating, guys. I don't like Australia in general. The curves I feel like are kind of crazy at this track. I know they're not that crazy compared to other tracks we go to on the schedule, but in terms of just trying to get around this place, for me, it's always been a headache. That's why I said I knew I was gonna have to have replays and flashbacks on, because this race is just honestly, it's crazy for me, and I don't know why. Like this racetrack in the Higara ring, are the two most tracks that I hate in the game. And we just made up a whole heap of time on Hamilton. We just went faster by 2/10 again.
Keep this up.
Alright, we're gonna see what happens when we put it into overtake. Oh wow, we don't have any. Coming to the line, overtake all the way.
We're trailing our teammate by 10.9 seconds.
Is this an Alfa Romeo catching us? This is really interesting. We're actually going faster without using overtake, and we go slower every time we use overtake and or bridge. Because right now we're
To car in front is 8.7 seconds.
all right. We're starting to catch. I don't know, guys. We're starting to catch Hamilton. There's 18 laps, 17, 19 laps to go in this race. But we're catching Hamilton. I thought we were going to be able to settle for what, third in this race? I mean, fourth in this. I mean, sorry, fifth. But we're actually catching Hamilton right now.
Bottas is up in first place.
Tires are not overheating. I think we would have done a better job of position-wise had we actually been, you know, not had the overheating issue, because I believe that the overheating issue is what's really causing our problem. We just went fast as again by another 10. So if we can catch Hamilton here, that would be great. Full race update.
You have P5, P5. Hamilton is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Sainz is behind you. Our gap behind is 34.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The gap to the leader is 27.2 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 18 laps to go.
Yeah, so we have 18 laps to go and we're catching Hamilton and Verstappen. Verstappen is about 2 seconds up the road from Hamilton, just about. So if we can catch Hamilton by the end of lap 49, maybe 50, which I think is doable for me, I think we may potentially have a chance at shot at the podium. It just depends on how fast we catch Hamilton. Oh, we got DRS detection zone, baby. We are gonna put that all into. Whoa, Bottas is pitting.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tire.
Bottas is 5 seconds up the road. I expect him to actually be quicker. I don't know. He may hold up Verstappen if he can get to him.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Because Hamilton's stuck on mediums. He's not going anywhere for the rest of this race. Bottas is pretty much going to have a hold on, what's his name? Everybody else. He's gonna have to jump on everybody else. Oh, because he's pitted for softs. He can actually do that. I don't know. I guess the strategy was different from everybody else's. But had I known that these medium tires are gonna fare this well,
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Our gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds.
we're still catching Hamilton, so this is good news. We're 6.3 seconds now. Once Bottas actually gets past times and see what my team says in terms of lap times, because we're actually catching him pretty damn quickly. Bottas is not going to have that much pace towards the end of this Grand Prix, so if we can really cut down this gap, that would be huge and monumental. So yeah, hopefully we can just hang in there. We just need to catch both of these two Mercedes, and I think, well, without making a mistake like that, I think we may have just thrown it away right there with that mistake. Getting too eager, getting too early on the power, stuff like that, that'll really ruin the race for me. Because I believe that we can get there, we're gonna really have to scrap for it. My arm is killing me right now, my left arm. I really have to redo this setup that I have, because it's really like hurting me. We're gonna stick to standard for the rest of the race unless we get up to these Mercedes, or at least one of them, and we may go ahead and start using a little bit more of the mixed fuel mixtures, because I'm not really sold on this engine. This engine does not. It seems to be burning fuel, and then it'll save a little bit, and then it'll go straight back to burning fuel a whole lot more than it needs to be. Bottas just passed Hamilton, so now is the point where we're gonna actually track Hamilton's lap times and see what we're running compared to Hamilton, because we're still catching him, and he's on the same mediums, and they pitted a lap early before us, so we're gonna see what happens here.
Vettel's the race leader.
Vettel was the race leader, 5.7, and Lewis Hamilton is dropping like a rock in terms of pace. He's about now, almost a second, 2 seconds behind his teammate, just that quickly. I know we can catch this man. Ah, oh, dang it. Bottas got the fastest lap. We're about 3 tenths away off from, what was his best lap time?
Okay, the time last lap was a 1 minute 26.8.
Fastest lap overall.
Repeat that, there's interference.
Fastest lap.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:25.3.
Ooh, that's on the softs. Never mind, we're probably not going to be able to do that. We're still catching Hamilton, which is good. The gap is now, what, 4 seconds ahead? So we're going to end up catching Hamilton here.
We're seeing a gap form.
.6 now, so Hamilton is really falling off right here. I don't know if it's just because of his pace or whether he's got an issue going on. My team did report an issue with Hamilton, so that doesn't mean that they don't have an issue.
Gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
That gap is closing. And we're kind of closing in on, what's his name too, Verstappen. Now, you guys are going to see my driving here. And I'm very aggressive. Sometimes it gets me into trouble. Other times it really just helps me out. But this, we're gonna catch Hamilton, and we are gonna try to. Hopefully, he just lets us through. Like if we're on his tail, hopefully he'll just let us through. Hopefully he won't defend it too hard. Because he is 3.6 seconds. We're probably gonna catch him. What the hell? We're probably going to end up catching Hamilton, like I was saying. Why does it keep showing up that one lap thing?
Vettel's in first place.
We're probably going to end up catching Hamilton by, I want to say, probably towards the end of this race. I think we can get fourth out of him. And we're kind of catching Verstappen as well on these medium tires. So far, I guess the early diagnosis.
Drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
The early diagnosis of our car's strength is we're good on mediums, at least at this track, that we do know. Hamilton at any point in time, I believe Hamilton's saving. Something tells me Hamilton is kind of saving his car right now. The fuel I'm kind of worried about in terms of the fuel mix. It is dropping at a rate that I really am not liking, and if it keeps going at this rate, I think we're going to be just on the edge in terms of fuel by the end of this race.
Gap to car in front is 3.1 seconds.
The gap is now 3 seconds here, boys. We're saving up ERS. He did get around the car, so that did hold him up somewhat. We are not going to be using Rich unless we have to. Unless we can get that close to Hamilton to the point where we have to use Rich, or we can use Rich to get by him. You know, I'll do it. I am going to try to refrain from using it. So, like, if we get right up beside him, you know, let's see what our pace versus him is like. Because right now, I mean, he's been dropping back, and I haven't even been using, what's his name? Rich. So that's actually a good indication that maybe we have just a tiny bit more pace on him. Now he's actually starting to increase the gap a little bit. That, or I may just had a horrible run. Alright, next lap we're going to use a little bit more of this ERS, and we're going to try and see whether or not Lewis was saving his tires. There's a lap car. Oh, he's going to get held up massively by that lap car right there. He slowed up, and I saw that on the screen. He just got past him. Carter made a mistake.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Come on, Hamilton.
To the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
We're going to use all of this overtake mode to try and and gain as much as we can. And I think we're going to take this corner. Oh boy, Hamilton is right there for the taking, man. 2.3 seconds ahead. Now we can't use our ERS for a bit here. We definitely need to upgrade our ERS because the ERS, holy crap, this engine is flies. I really wish we could use our fuel rich mixture a little bit more. I felt like that would help. But, you know, it is what it is. We're either going to be very close to Hamilton or we're going to... I really want to catch Hamilton. I desperately want to catch Hamilton. Cut this gap down just a tad bit more and then use our ERS. I think we'll be good. We have a little bit right now. We are 1.8 seconds back of Hamilton. This is what I said. I said that Hamilton is going to probably, we're going to catch him towards the end of this race. He is 1.6 back now. I'm pushing it at every potential corner that I basically can. We're going to use it right here on the straightaway. We're 1.3 back. I believe that if Hamilton's actually catching somewhat Verstappen has fell back towards me and Hamilton. We may be able to get Verstappen here.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining and we have 5 laps to go. So fuel is going to be very close. I'm just not going to touch it unless I absolutely need to. The gap is now, oh my god, is almost within a second. I wish I knew how to put my ERS on none right now. We're going to use just a tad bit of it. Matter of fact, we're just going to use all of it. Oh, never mind. We're 8/10 close. I kind of took that corner wide. I didn't mean to. Yeah, we're close to Hamilton. He is catching Verstappen. Verstappen is falling back as well. And Verstappen is not going to give that position up easily. We're not going to use no ERS on the straight. We're going to stay in a little bit of a draft that we have with Hamilton. We are now getting DRS pulls from every which way. We got to stay in this draft. And Verstappen, I believe, is going to hang on to third, but I really want this right here. Come on, Hamilton, you know you want to fall back, buddy. He's making mistakes. We're actually pressuring him really, really well here. Hamilton making mistakes in the final lap, or the final laps. Oh, that was a mistake right there for me. Got on the power a little bit too early.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Now you're starting to talk to me about grip levels. Where was that at about 2 laps ago? Oh, we really closed up to the back of Hamilton. Play with the throttle. We're not going to use ERS. We're going to charge it up just a tad bit more. And then I think next lap what we're going to do is we're going to try to go for it. I think we can catch Hamilton right here, right now. If we don't get into the grass. Man, my hands are so... I am so tensed up right now, like it is not even funny. We're kind of saving fuel on Hamilton. That was a mistake right there I just made.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
And we're suffering on, what's this called? We're going to use ERS right here. Are we going to be close enough? Hamilton 5/10 up in front of me. Hamilton's blowing his engine. Oh my. Yo, Hamilton just blew his engine. Oh my gosh. Hamilton's engine just freaking blew. Wait, what? Yeah, he blew it at that point. Okay, I was about to say. Engine just blew in the first race of the season. I don't know where he pulled over at. I don't know if they're going to call a safety car or not, but I'm now going to save my engine. DNF'd Hamilton. First race of the season. We are going to get 4th here. Wow, what? That makes me wonder, was our car really just that darn good in the medium tires? Or was his engine going out beforehand? We can now save fuel because I was absolutely dying worrying about fuel. But we are going to take 3rd in this race. That replay that you guys just saw, I absolutely was just looking at the back of Hamilton's engine, and I was so.
Front is 4.6 seconds.
I was so surprised by that. I literally didn't make any turns to try to avoid him. I don't even know what the heck that was, but yeah, we're gonna keep 4th in this race. I just cannot believe that just happened. So that makes me wonder, did we really have the pace over that, or was that just really just the cause for, you know, Hamilton blowing up? And I wonder
Bottas is out in front.
if Bottas just took the lead, I believe. I wonder, his engine blowing up, did we push him to do that? Like, was he trying to use his engine to get away from us? Because he did push a little bit.
We have 2 laps of fuel.
Where the gap like opened up for I want to say about a half of a second or a full second and a half. There was a point in this race where I was catching him, then he just took off. Then I used all my stuff to really try to get towards him, and we caught back up to him. I wonder if he was really straining his engine trying to keep the position. But nonetheless, we got 4th right now. We're gonna come down to the white flag. This is a bad start off for Hamilton. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to finish out this race, man. Let's try and see if we can get fastest lap on this last lap, boys. Let's go for fastest lap.
The car behind is gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
Let's see if we can go for a fastest lap. Last lap, fastest lap. We're gonna use it all.
This is your final lap of the race.
We're gonna keep the engine enriched the whole lap. We're gonna see what we can do. That was dumb.
advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Valtteri Bottas for Mercedes is going to win today. Boom, to start off in 4th in the championship. Let's see if we got the fastest lap. I don't think we did.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Woo! Finished 4th. Yes, I know there was a lot of, cuts and flashbacks, but like I said, only for the first race.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today, and they've taken a fantastic win. So, Anthony,
nice job from Valtteri Bottas. Heartbreak for Lewis Hamilton.
He had well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Nice job. Okay, so
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. After today's performance, Valtteri Bottas secures the championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Pierre Gasly. The team did a good
Pierre
job
Gasly was
strategically putting him
16th to
amongst the
10th.
pack, but it's the
He
driver's
scored some
job to capitalise
much
on those
needed points.
opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us?
So yeah, we're just gonna go on in advance. I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you to me. Please. Oh, you have an interview. Hold on.
How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
I'm so proud. It's great to be on a team with someone so talented. Max Verstappen is talented.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was an idiot magnet.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. I don't know.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Anything else? Is there anything new? Are we gonna do an interview with Will Buxton? Okay. So let's see what's new. Oh, hold on. Can I change? Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for joining me. Please comment, like, subscribe if you liked it. This video may be in 2 parts because of the way that my editing software is. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Please hit that share button and subscribe. And I will see you all next time.